Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gooby Goopson. Welcome. And we're going to talk about just love, We're going to talk about love and the things that we love and stuff like that. Now, I will say I've already kind of did this video, but this I didn't like the recording, so I'm just doing it again. Yeah, I didn't like the recording. So I'm going to just do it again because I love you guys. Uh, but yeah, we're just gonna be talking about love and especially the things I love. We're going to talk about we're gonna talk about like a couple things. We're gonna talk about what I love or what I have a passion for. We're gonna talk about how I feel, how love is, or not love is, but like opinions and stuff. And I'll probably also finally talk about like just how things are, I'm going to talk about how, like, the stuff I've been seeing on YouTube recently, which isn't bad. I just want to state my opinion on it. Now, what I love, what I love is, I absolutely love, and I can't get enough of it. I love music. I love listening to music. I love, uh, making music. I love music theory. It is my favorite thing. I absolutely love it to death. And it's one of those things where it's like, wow, this is amazing. Like, this is genuinely just amazing. And I love every second of it. When I listen to music, I listen to all the little details of music, and I listen to like just a bunch of stuff within the music, whether it be chords, melodies, and stuff like that. But we're not here to get into the nitty gritty of music, but we're here to talk about the passion and the love. Because I I feel like music can make things look very beautiful. You know? I feel like music can make a lot of things very beautiful. Like this scene right here. Yeah, it's just very beautiful. It's really nice. Also, I love how the animals kind of like interact with each other. Like they all stick together and stuff like that. There's a bear over there. There's these guys over there. But yeah, I just love music with a very great passion. It's one of my favorite things, and I love a lot of game music. A lot of game music, like Octopath Traveler, like the soundtrack for Octopath Traveler, Dragon Quest, what else? Final Fantasy, like a bunch of game soundtracks. Silk Song, Undertale. What other game that has a very good soundtrack to me? Um, there's one more game in my head. I forgot the name of it, but I know exactly what the game is. It's like Fairy Tale something, I think. It's it's hold up, let me look it up real quick because I think that one has my favorite soundtrack so far. It's Nappletail. Nappletail, that's what it was. Man, it is getting dark. Okay, now we can actually start talking about other things. About opinions and stuff. I feel like certain opinions. No, all opinions are fair. I feel like all opinions are fair because I feel like everyone is different, and that's what it is. Everyone is different. Everybody has different opinions, and I feel like even people that have same opinions, they have different reasonings for those opinions. You know, like there's so much individuality that not many people think about. It's quite interesting. And the reason I bring this up is because actually the YouTube thing and the opinion thing actually ties together with this one. The reason I bring this up is because I was looking through YouTube and I saw something. I saw a video of somebody basically just making fun of a person that was watching that cried to Hazbin Hotel and stuff like that. That basically what the whole video was about. It was just this guy going, man, I have no reason to cry to Hazbin Hotel. This is not serious at all. It sucks. And they're just throwing shots at this random lady, this random woman for crying at a Hazbin Hotel episode. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Are we going this low now? Okay, hold up. Oh my god, it is dark. It is so dark. Can I get like a torch in here or something? Yeah, I just feel like we should just I feel like everybody should have opinions and stuff. Like everybody should have their own opinion. You know? But I think that I personally do not like is when somebody is making content off of just, making fun of somebody else. I don't like that all too much. Like, yeah, there are places for that. There's times for that. Like say somebody caught a scammer. That's a pretty fair video. Make fun of that person. They're scamming people. They're potentially ruining lives and, manipulating people to give them money. That's a very horrible, scummy thing. They should definitely be, you know, brought to light, should definitely be brought to light so nobody can get scammed by them again. I'm not saying harass them, but bring them up on the surface so everybody can see them and just be like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from this guy. And there's also other things where it's like, oh, this guy did what to who now? And let's just say it's a Minecraft YouTuber. If you know, you know. But yeah, let's just say somebody he did what to him? Like that, like get him in the surface. We're like, But if it's just like a person liking like a show, that is not a good enough reason to just be like, oh, this guy sucks. This guy stinks. He's stupid for liking Hazbin Hotel. He's stupid. I never understood that. Like if somebody likes voice crack, if somebody likes Hazbin Hotel, then they like Hazbin Hotel. I feel like when it comes to very subjective things, whereas like people love it and people love it and hate it, there's no reason of making a video about hating a person for loving a show. That's like somebody making a video on me because I cried to Better Call Saul, or Breaking Bad. Let's say that. And don't say that, well, Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad is 10 times better than Helluva Boss or Hazbin Hotel. I will say, now this is only my opinion, I would say both is great in their own thing, They're both good in their own areas. And I do enjoy both. I enjoy both greatly. Now, have I been watching Helluva Boss episodes recently? No, I have not been looking at the mini episodes. I've been told a bunch to look at them or check them out, I've been told a bunch to check them out. I don't know. I kind of fell out of touch with Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss. Which is kind of silly. Like, literally, I don't remember anything about either. I don't know. I don't remember anything about Helluva Boss. The only thing I remember is the lesbian couple, and that's it. That's the only thing I remember. The only thing I remember is the lesbian couple, and that's it. And when it comes to Helluva Boss, the only thing I remember is the gay couple, which is, I just noticed that. Wait, I just had to think about that. Hazbin Hotel was lesbian. Helluva Boss was gay. That's funny. I like that. That's pretty cool. You know, we get you got Stolas and Blitz, and then you got those two chicks that I don't remember the name of. Those I don't remember their name. I don't. I really don't. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, back on topic. My fault. I kind of went on a tangent there. My fault. Back on topic. I feel like I feel like opinions opinions are your own. You know, you have your own opinions about stuff, and whether people agree or disagree shouldn't really matter shouldn't really matter to you. You know, like if you're making a video and somebody goes, "Oh, I don't like your commentary," don't care. Like, don't fucking care about them, because it's like, first off, if you don't like my commentary, go watch any YouTuber, like any other YouTuber. You'll find them probably more interesting than me. That's okay. Go find somebody else. But if somebody types in like, "Hey, the audio mixing is kind of off. Like I can barely hear your mic," you'd be like, "Oh, see, that's constructive criticism. That's constructive. Hey, like, I think your audio mixing is kind of off. I think you should increase the volume either of your mic or decrease the volume of your game or something like that." I don't know. So like constructive criticism. But if it's just like, "Oh, I hate your commentary," or, "Oh, I I used to love this guy when I watched him in the past. He fell off though." Fuck off. Like, genuinely fuck off. Because first off, if, if like, it's just fuck off, bro. Because it's like, there's no reason for you to state that. Like, if you dislike my content now, or if you dislike my future content, then just leave. Like, if you're willing to give constructive criticism, you know, like, hmm, maybe you should try editing, like, this way, because this part kind of hurt my eyes, or this part kind of was a bit loud and it kind of blew my fucking ears out, you know? It's like, oh yeah, you know, I hear it and see it, my fault. And then boom. And now me and the community are talking to each other and helping each other out. You know, that's good. That's good stuff. But if you're just like, "There's guys," yeah, you get the point. You get the point. And also, another thing is, I feel like love and hate goes both ways. Actually, no. I worded that really weirdly. That's also true, but that's not the main point I was going for. The main point I was going for is that love and hate is constant in this world. You will always find things that people hate but also love. Like, let's say Keanu Reeves. There's people that love him, there's people that hate him. It might sound crazy, but that's just the reality of things. It is pretty cool. I find it pretty cool. Because once again, it ties in with the individualism between people. Like, everybody is their own individual, and I think that is really cool and, like, epic. Like, I genuinely think that's pretty cool. You know? I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like, you do this, that, and the second, you know? And it's like, wow, that's like pretty cool. because I because it's another thing where it's like, no matter who you are, people will love and hate you. That's just how reality is. People will love what you do and hate what you do. You could literally be the best artist on the planet, and people will still love and hate you. You could be a saint. You could be Jesus Christ himself, and people will still love and hate you. It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but that's the weird reality that we live in, you know? And you might say, "That's blasphemy. Nobody would hate the Lord's name." There is people that hate the Lord's name. I've seen them. I've seen them. It's crazy. It's a big world we live in. It really is a big world we live in. And the individualism between people and how their brain works or even conceive things makes the world very beautiful to me. I don't know. It makes it really cool, because instead of everybody going, "Oh, I like this thing," everybody says that, but in their own way. Oh, I like this thing because of this, or oh, I like this thing because of this, or this, or I like this thing because it reminds me of this other thing. You know, everybody has their own reason to love something, and everybody has their own reason to hate something. It's pretty beautiful, and I feel like, and also, I feel like we need more cool YouTubers. You know, we need more cool YouTubers and stuff. We need a bunch of YouTubers and stuff. I feel like we I don't know. I feel like we just need more YouTubers that yeah, I don't know. Because I would love to see more like people like do stuff. Because I have a good list of a bunch of subscribers I love to watch and then and there. I'll have not subscribers. I have a bunch of videos that I have oh okay. Rewind. I have a bunch of YouTubers and VTubers that I love watching nonstop, but sooner or later, you kind of run out of videos at a certain point, you know? Like, I've watched all the videos of this YouTuber or this VTuber, and now I'm kind of just itching for more. Actually, that just sounds like an addiction. let me let me reword that. I just want more stuff. I just want more new stuff. And that doesn't mean it needs to be the top quality, you know? It doesn't need to be the highest quality. You don't need to be like jamming out $5 billion animations, you know? Just simple stuff like what I'm doing. I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really playing the game. I'm just kind of just roaming, you know? I'm just like a ghost roaming around. I'm a ghost roaming around and just exploring and talking. And I feel like that's very simple and nice, you know? I think we're on an island. I think we're on an island. I just noticed because I went past that river like 10 times. I think we're on an island. I, I am 100 I am 100% sure. So, oh, yeah, we are on an island. Okay, I am 100. Yeah, we're definitely on an island. But yeah, I just feel like we should just show more love to people. We should definitely show more love to others and stuff like that. You know, and I I hope y'all enjoy my content. I hope y'all like, subscribe, and comment. And also, if you got into this part of the video, I want you to comment down what do you love in life? You know, what do you love? Do you love music? Do you love football? Do you like sports? Do you like golf? Do you like cars? You like card games? You like Uno? Like, what do you like in life? What do you enjoy? You like food? Like spaghetti? Like, what do you really enjoy in life that makes you really smile? You know, I would love to know, and I'll even give my opinion on what you like and stuff. Because I feel like the best community is a strong community, a community that communicates. A community that communicates. Oh my God, you know, like we are like we're on one accord. You know, yeah, like y'all know this, I know this, y'all say this, I say this. You know, and I will say this. I will say this. I am happy about y'all. I'm very happy. And I'll also say this. I feel like I would rather have like if God wills it for me to be like a big VTuber, you know, or big YouTuber and stuff like that, big streamer, whatever. If God ever wills it, you know, or any entity up there in the sky or something, I don't know, it's something. But if it happens, then I will say this. I would rather have 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 constant viewers, you know. Yeah, I just say 10,000 subscribers. But like, I would rather have 10,000 subscribers that will always give me a consistent 10K views per video or even more than to have 1 million subscribers and only making 10K views per video, you know? Because I've seen that. I've seen it. I've seen very big channels go from making content that would make them like 500,000 or even million views, and then they it just goes rock bottom to like 10K, 5K views, and they have like 5 million subscribers. It's a very sad thing to see, but at least those 5,000 people enjoy them a lot. It's a very sad thing to see. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I feel like we should just love each other more. And I feel like I want to share the love. I want to make people smile. I want to make people happy and stuff like that. Like, my content may not be the thing that you're looking for, but somebody else out there needs something like this. And I think that's beautiful. I just gotta hope that YouTube and its algorithm puts me out there. But it is what it is. I either get popular or not. It's just one of those things. But yeah, if don't forget to just like, subscribe, and all that stuff. You should definitely do it. You really should, especially if you want more content like this, more content of just me yapping to you, yapping about things, yapping about life. Because I feel like we need to change the YouTube scheme a little bit. Because I've noticed a bunch. I've noticed a lot of stuff, a lot of challenges, a lot of, especially when it comes to like vintage story or Minecraft, a lot of 100-day survivals. I'm like a bunch of challenges, like a lot of challenges, just a bunch of that stuff. And I feel like we can mix it up a little bit. Like, I can't like the thing I'm doing. I feel like is pretty different. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's actually inspired by a guy, a VTuber I saw recently on YouTube. He only has like 2 videos up. I might put his channel up there. I don't know. I probably won't. I don't know. I don't know. I'll say his name. Hold up. It's a. Alright, I found a video, and the person is named Felix Nocturne. They're really cool. I saw their video, and it was literally just a video about them talking about 3 things that they love. And I was like, wow. And that made me notice not many people do that. So I'm doing this, and it's like pretty cool. Yeah? It's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, if you've reached this part of the video, I want you to know, or this is basically like the ending of the video. If you reach the ending of the video, I want you to know that, like, I love you. I love you as a community. I love you as the watcher, the viewer. And hey, if you watch my video and then go, oh, this is not my style of this is not my style of content. Show me somebody else then. You might not like my content, but someone else that you may know might enjoy the content. Spread me around a bit. Okay. Like, spread my YouTube channel around a little bit and stuff. But yeah, just like if you may not enjoy the content, at least send it to somebody else that might. Because there's always a couple of people that would love some simple, laid-back content like this. Just me roaming around in Vintage Story and just talking to you. And yeah, the next video, depending on how this video goes and depending on how long it takes to edit, the next video will be talking about a bunch of other stuff. I would say it's going to be talking about myself, because the past videos I've made, I've unlisted them. I'm going to unlist them by the time this video is uploaded. Yeah, by the time this video is uploaded, I'm going to unlist any video before this video, because I kind of want to, like, a clean slate. I probably should be saying this stuff at the beginning of the video, but it is what it is. I don't got a script. This is straight off the dome, bro. I don't know. I feel like in a certain no, we can't talk no more. No, we gotta go. We can't. That's a whole different that's the whole can of worms that I'm not gonna open up. Maybe next video, but not this video. This is the end of the video now. But yeah, I hope that all of you have a beautiful, wonderful day. All right? if you've gotten to this point of the video, I hope you have a beautiful and lovely day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you've gotten to this point of the video. But yeah, just love yourself a bit more. See ya.